Alright, got another review here for you. This time I'm going to be reviewing Otter Creek Stovepipe Porter. I'm actually a bit of a fan of porters myself. I haven't had a chance to try this one myself yet. Miss Ravenblue's had a chance to down one and she said it was really good. Yeah, it says that it's a full-body porter. Comes in a nice bottle with the similar kind of Otter Creek logo on the front there. Let's see. It says that it is brimming with dark roasted malts and a generous amount of American hops. Stovepipe Porter features a rich and complex flavor profile. It's dark, full body, and topped with a thick, creamy mocha head. Yeah, I read on their website that the IBUs, it said it's generously hopped, and its IBUs come in around 28. I didn't catch what the percentage was. Let's see if it actually says on this bottle. If it's a typical porter's got a little hair over 5%. I'll just look at the web page open just a sec. That's interesting. So it's actually pretty low. It's 4.4% ABV. Let's put it pretty low for a porter, considering like some can range all the way up to 6. Yeah. Well, let's give it a shot. Crack that open. My trusty Swiss Army knife. Yay. My Rickards glass. Give it a pour. Pours a nice brown black. A little aggression on the end. See if I can kick up some head there. Doesn't really seem to be doing much of it. A little bit, not much. Yeah, it's... Not a huge amount of head. It's actually going away pretty quick. Leave a little bit of lacing as it goes down the glass. It might just be because maybe I poured it too mildly. Yeah. Color-wise, it's got like a... almost looks like a bottle of, like a glass of Coca-Cola. It's got like a brown red, mainly red, but very dark. It's clear. Definitely lighter than Guinness. It is a porter, obviously, though. Let's give it a sniff. Ooh. Very faint traces of hops is for saying that it's well hopped. Generous amount of American hops. The hops aren't really traceable. You get more of the espresso notes. Maybe faint hints of chocolate. Well, but you can smell the hops. Yeah, there's the hops. But yeah, it's kind of like a hot chocolate kind of smell to it. Oh no, it smells pretty good. Yeah. Doesn't smell too bad. Yeah. Nice semi-malty with a hop character in the back. And the malts are predominantly like a chocolate coffee. Alright, let's give it a taste. Wow. In general mouthfeel, like in general throughout the mouth, it's bitter. That's more bitter than I would say most porters are. The bitterness kind of outshines the maltiness in a porter. And that's not your typical porter kind of taste. Not that porters aren't bitter, but usually the malts shine out a little more than this. But the malts are definitely there. Seem to be floating around the back. The malts come off as like a light chocolate, but mainly espresso coffee kind of taste. Definitely a roasted malt character. So it's basically a combination. The bitterness is a combination of roasted malt bitterness as well as hop bitterness. I think I read on their site that they actually used Cascade hops for this brew, which are among some of the hoppiest in the world. Or sorry, the bitterest to use in beer in the world. And grow very well in the US and Canada. Very faint hints of chocolate in the back. It's yeah, the maltiness is predominantly the roasted malt, and the hop flavor is definitely apparent in the beer. That piney citrus kind of hop taste. I'll be frank, this isn't kind of what I was expecting from a porter. I'm not going to say it's not a bad beer, but this tastes like more. It's like it's trying to mimic that like an IPA than it is supposed to be for a porter. Porters generally aren't this bitter. It's not bad though. Yeah, not my favorite porter, but it's definitely drinkable. Mouthfeel wise, it's like a medium bodied beer, and it offers some decent carbonation. Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm not gonna it's not blowing me away or nothing. I think if I was to give this a rating, I'm gonna give it either a 3 or a 3.5. Yeah, I'm gonna go with 3 on this one, just because it doesn't, for me, it doesn't quite fit the style. It's probably gonna make a couple people angry, but I'm not gonna say that don't go out and buy this beer. I'd say give it a try if you like porters, if you like IPAs. It's definitely got some good tasting bitterness, and it is a delicious beer. 3.0 is the mark I'm gonna give it, but I still recommend it. Give it a try. 3 out of 5.